Fellow Toastmasters, please help me welcome Freddi DOGTEROM.
Thank you. What does Toastmasters have to do with career success? Well, I'm here to say that over 4 million people around the world in 142 countries can't be wrong. When I was a human resources professional, one of the things I looked for on a resume was, were these individuals continuing to learn, to know, to grow, to update their skills? Were they involved in a dynamic community, preferably global, that would help them to have a bigger perspective? Well, my friends, anybody that was involved in Toastmasters was my very first pick. Fellow Toastmasters, career opportunists, what has Toastmasters done for people around the world? This picture in my background is my home club. We have 52 members. Zoom and the pandemic, quite honestly, has been the best thing that ever happened, because people from 5 countries and 4 continents have flocked to our club because they want to improve their career chances and opportunities with the program that Toastmasters offers. For example, we've got Evan, who's an engineer, and he joined Toastmasters because he was having to do public presentations and questions and answers. He was terrified of speaking in public. In 1 year, because of the Toastmasters program, he was able to function very, very well and effectively, and even got a promotion. Well, what about Dana? Dana is a police officer. She joined Toastmasters because, as a resource officer in the schools, she had to do presentations. And just as an aside, for any of you that like contests, Dana was in labor with her 4th child when she competed in our Tall Tales contest. Oh my gosh, is that dedication? Yes, it is. We have Norma, one of our members from Fort McMurray. She's a health inspector, and she has to go to the camps and the businesses and sometimes has some difficult conversations. She joined Toastmasters because she needed to be able to communicate well and effectively with her clients and customers. As a result of joining Toastmasters, number 1, she feels much more prepared, and guess what? She got a promotion. So does Toastmasters work? Yes, it does. Well, what about our students, university students, college students that want to improve? We get students to our club just like you might as well, maybe even an intern. We had Dominic join our club. He was just finishing his master's degree in neuroscience. He wanted to be a doctor. So he joined Toastmasters because the interviews for medical school are excruciating. So we worked with him to develop his communication skills, and a small group of Toastmasters worked with Dominic just before his interviews, doing question and answering, coaching him in it. Guess what? He got accepted to both of the medical schools that he applied to. Oh, and as an intern, he was voted by his peers and the patients as the intern with the best bedside manner. Now, Dr. Dominic is happily ensconced in Edmonton as an internal medicine specialist. If you ask him what contributed to his career success, he would say it was Toastmasters and the success and the support that I received. We have an amazing member called Sandra. Sandra is a world champion hoop dancer. She has performed at Yale. She's been in movies. She's got YouTube videos. She just recently was part of a movie in Bern, Switzerland. Why would somebody like that join Toastmasters? Because she needed to be able to improve her communication skills for her career success. So what do all of these people have in common with us in this meeting today? We're here because we recognize and we realize that Toastmasters is the route to success. And here's what's really cool. You can go on the Toastmaster International website. You can click on the Find a Club, and anywhere in the world that you want to connect with somebody in your career, you'll be able to connect with the club and find somebody, so that if you're wanting to get a global perspective on your job, occupation, or career, you can find a Toastmaster to help you. We had a young man that was just starting out in the trades at our visit our club, and we suggested this to him. He goes, well, I'm in HVAC. He said, maybe I should talk to somebody in Qatar. Sure, we said. So we helped him to connect with the club in Qatar so he could talk to somebody that really knows about HVAC in another country. As a result of that, he decided to buy the business. Wow, isn't it just truly incredible what Toastmasters can do on a global scale, even provincially? You know what's wonderful about the meeting today is that we've got people from 2 provinces meeting, sharing, and the thing we have in common is Toastmasters. So what can that do for your career? Number one, all the employers right now are looking for people that have leadership skills. Where can you get leadership skills? Hello, Toastmasters. We have an amazing program. Do you know somebody in your workplace that is going to be going through a change? Change of job, change of occupation, change of venue, change of employer. This is a really good time to get them connected with Toastmasters to get them prepared for what is coming in the future. You know, as a career development professional, I always encourage people that the time to start looking for your next job was your first day on this job. But we understand that there's a real dynamic in the world of work. Companies are closing, companies are changing, companies are moving. I know some of you are affected by that. You are here in Toastmasters because you are going to have the TI advantage when it comes to moving on. Is there somebody in your workplace that you really like? Is there somebody that you really want the best for? Is there somebody that you would just wish for their every success? These are the people that I encourage you to invite to your Toastmasters club. If you want the best for them, this is the place to get it. So what's in it for me at Toastmasters? Well, I get to meet people like you. You get to meet people like me. I get to connect in other cities, in other provinces. I get to connect around Canada, and I get to connect around the world, just like you. What's in it for me? What's in it for you? We have the world at our feet, at our fingertips, and this is how we can get expanding career opportunities and use the Toastmaster advantage to build our success, to build our careers, and at the end of the day say, hey, thanks Toastmasters, because of you, I am the success that I am today. Madam Toastmaster.